Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to some more Fan Fridays, and Zach's team. I don't even know what to say about Zach's teams. That's like 4 Pokemon that you pretty much never see. Like, have we even gotten a solid Bruxish Fan Fridays yet? Also, there's a Sawsbuck, there's Cherim, the non-Mega Pidgeot, because we have, like, Pidgeotite isn't even out yet, so we just have regular Pidgeot, and I guess it's going to try to do a thing. So, Cherim Sawsbuck lead. Okay. Guess we get to go and watch that as the opponent leads with a Tentacruel and a Ninetales. So, Ninetales, it's a pretty reliable Pokemon. Gets down the hill, sets up the Aurora Veil. Tentacruel could be pretty frustrating to deal with, and I guess it's good for, like, Anti-Fairy. Kind of, I don't know, but Sawsbuck will go for that Protect, so setting up the Protect early on in the turn. And then Ninetales is going to throw down the Blizzard. So that's something that we're going to have to be aware of right there as Blizzard comes through. Cherim somehow just tanks it like a boss. Oh my goodness. I was expecting like Focus Sash or something just to make sure that the Cherim was okay, but kind of tanky on the Cherim. I wonder if that's like actually full tank investment just to make sure it survives. And then it brings in the Sunny Day. So Sunny Day is going to wipe out Ninetales Hail, and that means Cherim's Flower Gift is going to activate. Flower Gift, for those of you guys who do not know, is an ability that only Cherim has. And whoa, okay, Sawsbuck also has Last Resort. So that's going to be some insane damage, and that's where Flower Gift comes into play, and Sawsbuck Chlorophyll. So all of a sudden, like, all abilities just activated off of that Sunny Day, and then things went pretty crazy. Sludge Bomb onto the Sawsbuck. Hits hard, but not insanely hard. It does get the poison, and then Cherim has the Morning Sun to heal up, and because it's Sunny Day, it's going to get extra healing. So that's going to be full health. Okay. And then Sawsbuck takes the poison damage. So yeah, Flower Gift makes it to where your allies gain 1.5 on their attack and then 1.5 on their special defense during the Sunny Day, I believe. So because of that, ooh, Salamence' Intimidate going to cut down a little bit of that damage. But Sawsbuck is still doing a lot because Last Resort's pretty insane. So we just have Protect, Last Resort on the Sawsbuck, Helping Hand with that Flower Gift on the Cherim, and then Last Resort is going to be absolute insane damage. Yeah, Salamence health bar dropped super fast. That is a ridiculous hit right there. And now Sawsbuck, it's going to go down to the Sludge Bombs. What's looking? No! Tentacruel decides to change the Cherim. Even though it's a Sawsbuck that's wrecking house right now, and then gets another poison. So, Sawsbuck will go down next turn, so has one more turn, just kind of destroy whatever it wants to on that Last Resort. Then the rest of the battle should go pretty quickly after that. Now we bring in the Metagross. Bullet Punch kind of sucks to deal with. Cherim's still going to get that Helping Hand off, so we're going to see what Sawsbuck can do with it. That's going to be a one-shot on to the Tentacruel, but Metagross decides to go for a Protect on this turn. Doesn't want to take any bit of that extra damage, but Last Resort. Actually, it was headed for the Metagross. Oh, man. But Tentacruel actually hits the Cherim again. Cherim will survive, but the poison will take it down as well as the Sawsbuck. I would say, I want to know how much damage that would have done. So I'll run the numbers as we get into the next battle, because we always have multiple submissions, so that's going to be something awesome to check out right there. And now, it's actually a 2v2 with some Sun Up, and Bruxish comes in. So Bruxish going to stop those priority moves with that Dazzling, and then Pidgeot. So I don't know, Pidgeot's going to do a thing, and Bruxish actually gets poisoned. So the opponent got a lot of poison down, and then Pidgeot just non-mega Heat Wave. Because it can. Does some decent damage to the Metagross. Alright. And then Bruxish going to show something after the Tentacruel with the Sludge Bomb. Bruxish tanks it up a little. Has a Citrus Berry? Okay then. So, Citrus Berry Bruxish as it hits the Psychic Fangs onto Tentacruel. And that is going to be enough for the one-hit KO right there. Yeah, Tentacruel, it's more of a special defense tank, not on that physical hit. And then Metagross follows up with that Meteor Mash onto the Bruxish. But Bruxish will survive. It's going to be a single focus fire damage on that Heat Wave. So Heat Wave might... Nah, Heat Wave's not going to do it. I'm like trying to kind of rationalize the damage, but Heat Wave's still going to be a solid hit with that Sunny Day boost. That's kind of one of the big reasons why it's doing so much. And then we're going to see Bruxish with a little bit of extra damage to finish off. So Heat Wave hits pretty hard, and Bruxish with those crazy fangs will go throw down the crunch, and that will be Metagross going down. So the Last Resort Sawsbuck. Spreading it. I mean, I'd love Protect Last Resort into some kind of speed boosting. Like, Protect Last Resort, Tailwind, anything. We have Z Conversion Last Resort. Last Resort combos are pretty crazy. The fact that you can only have 2 moves and still Last Resort some shenanigans works out really well. And we made it combo off of the Cherim. So let's go run the stats and then also show another battle. Okay, so it wasn't enough to KO the Metagross, but still a lot of damage. Just kind of like showing the amount that you can just put out with an insane last resort hit. So Sawsbuck has a 100 base attack with that last resort. Very respectable, still a lot of damage right there. Helping Hand on top of the Flower Gift though, with that Chlorophyll for the insane amount of speed, just kind of shows it wrecks a lot of things. That Metagross has a really high natural defense and it also resists with that steel typing. But other than that, just kind of showing that, yeah, the one-hit KOs are pretty plentiful neutrally when it comes to Sawsbuck. Let's see what we have on the Garchomp. Just blank set Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp, even if it had like hit point investment, maybe even a little bit of defense investment, looks like you still one-hit KO with that Helping Hand into the Flower Gift. So let's go and check out the Flower Gift really quick right before we go into the next battle. So the Flower Gift, as you can see right here, during harsh sunlight, Flower Gift increases attack and special defense by 1.5 times. And the weird thing is, Flower Gift is one of those abilities that you really can't mess with too much, so it cannot be copied by Trace, Power of Alchemy, or Receiver if you want a little bit of tech when it comes to that. So pretty much, you have to just go set that Sunny Day on your Cherrim, get it going, and then the extra damage will start flowing, Helping Hand into Shenanigans. So combos really well with Chlorophyll, and I was just kind of surprised that Sawsbuck has that Chlorophyll, and yet it still works out pretty well. So let's go and check out one other battle. We also do have another code, so we're going to see how long this one lasts, and we'll get right into it. So there we go. Maybe I should have started that a little sooner, because now we have to do this opening battle animation. But yeah, I really like the idea behind the combo. Like, you can do a lot of surprising things with the Last Resort, because who sees a Sawsbuck and thinks, oh, a Last Resort is coming my way? Not really many people, but it's still a good amount of damage. So we're going to see how the setup works against Raichu Tapu Koko. Who remembers this one? People saw the Surge Surfer and the Tapu Koko's electric terrain. It's like, oh, never mind. This is going to be every combo ever in doubles. So that kind of dropped off. And it looks like this guy is trying to bring it back. So Raichu actually has the Feint Tech. Shenanigans. So no Protect right there. Raichu with that Life Orb. And then Tapu Koko with the Volt Switch. So trying to double down some damage onto the Sawsbuck, not very effective, and then that is going to be a switch right there. But Cherrim is still going to be able to get Sunny Day because of the way that that focus broke down. However, double Electric into double Grass isn't really going to get much done. But now Incineroar's out, so Incineroar has Sun, and it's okay with that, except Sawsbuck looks like it's ready to ruin that Incineroar's day, and then it's going to be down to the Raichu. But Sunny Day plus Electric Terrain, there's a lot of yellow on the field right now, and that's just a Helping Hand. So yeah, once you get that Helping Hand, I feel like that's just absolutely overkill. So Psychic onto Sawsbuck from the Raichu. Sawsbuck survives with 1 hit points, and that's a Life Orb trying to get as much damage boosting Raichu as possible. So boom, Incineroar will go down to that Last Resort. Pretty easy right there, and then Sawsbuck takes the KO. Wait, it's Life Orb Sawsbuck? I really wasn't paying attention last time after the damage over time with the poison. It's actually still getting even more damage onto the Metagross and those other Pokemon I saw because it is Life Orb. And then there's a Kartana. So now we have Bruxish. And Bruxish has the same benefits. And the Flower Gift is probably what ended up saving the Sawsbuck because that Psychic with that special defense boost, keeping it alive. So Bruxish will protect itself. Kartana has that Smart Strike. Smart Strike actually targeting the Cherrim. So no Leaf Blade onto the Bruxish. As Cherrim has the Worry Seed. And that's going to get rid of the Surge Surfer. Oh no, Worry Seed. So it now has Insomnia. Interesting strat right there. And now Cherrim with that Helping Hand onto the Bruxish. So this is where things are going to get interesting. What's going to happen? Raichu with the Feint. It looks like it doesn't get anything done. So the opponent is keeping that Cherrim down right now. Wants to get rid of that Flower Gift. And Kartana will Smart Strike the Cherrim instead of taking the Leaf Blade onto the Bruxish. So Cherrim will go down. Bruxish is about ready to go off, so let's see what it can do to the Raichu with that Crunch or the Kartana with something. So we'll crunch the Raichu, and Raichu is going to be a pretty easy Pokemon to take out right now. It was already missing some health from all that Life Orb, so that will be down. And now it's Tapu Koko Kartana versus Bruxish Pidgeot. That seems like a really unfortunate matchup overall. So yeah. Bruxish has the Protect. The opponent made some like good Feint plays, or at least in the beginning. Like that Feint was pretty interesting tech as Kartana goes for the Smart Strike onto the Pidgeot. Pidgeot will barely survive. Tapu Koko with the Thunderbolt will get protected on that Bruxish. Pidgeot has the Tailwind though. So Tailwind now going to try to swing it around for the Bruxish and the Pidgeot. Pidgeot has the Heat Wave. So Heat Wave will be enough takedown to Kartana. Depends if it's Focus Sash Kartana or not. But Pidgeot actually goes for the Hurricane instead. Kartana still gets KO'd. That's a risky play. Hurricane and Sunny Day, isn't that only 50% accuracy? And then that's going to be some Fangs onto Tapu Koko. So Tapu Koko with the Thunderbolt will be enough to take down Bruxish, but then Pidgeot is left alone, and it has the chance right there. Now, I kind of understand why you would go for the Hurricane, like just in case it's Sash on the Kartana. Kartana has a very low special defense, so really taking anything special attack from a stab Pokemon, Kartana's going to get KO'd. So maybe you confuse it and then it hits itself in confusion if it is Sash. That would have made it very difficult and probably would have won it for the opponent right there. But no Sash on the Kartana means, yeah, things got cleaned up pretty well. Heat Wave plus the Fangs, though, might have actually, like, changed it around. I don't know. There was kind of an interesting breakdown that could have happened right there. But overall, it did happen. The win came out in the end, and it's a pretty interesting strategy. Like, much props to, in the 7th generation, just kind of going, yeah, I'll go and run the Sawsbuck. Why not? And the Bruxish for shutting down priority, that way you can set up your Tailwind, chip in that little bit of extra damage. Not the strongest Pokemon, but still finding some pretty solid victories. So, well done right there, Zach. Hope you guys enjoyed this Fan Fridays. Have some more coming up, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.